Good morning, Northwest family. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What's going on?
Hello, hello.
My name is Junior.
And I'm Eli.
And this is your Northwest warm-up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in each and every week. We love you guys. You guys are here 10 minutes before worship starts. That's amazing. That means that you guys are on y'all stuff, and I love it. Y'all are ready for some Jesus.
On time and ready to go. Love it.
Exactly. This warm-up is especially for you guys, our online community. We want you guys to feel loved. We want you guys to have some fun and be a part of our church, because you definitely do make up a big part of our church, and we appreciate you guys so much. So that's what this here is for. Eli, Where can they do this? Where can they share it?
They can share it. They can share it with their friends, your family, neighbors, random grocery store employees.
Yeah.
Or a little bit simpler, you can even just click the share button. You can share it on your social medias.
Exactly.
You can post the links. You can even just show people, post your little selfie of you watching the sermon.
Exactly. Get the word out there. We love you guys. So we're going to look in our live chat right now, say what's up to some people. And then we also want you guys to type in, let us know where you're coming from, where you're tuning in from, if it's your living room, if you're in Orlando, Scotland, wherever you're from. Ruth, we see that you're in here.
Miss
Good
Ruth.
morning, Ruth. Here
We
from
love you.
Dundee. Thank you so much for
Dundee.
tuning in. Pastor Linda, thank you guys for tuning in each and every week as well. You guys are amazing online pastors.
Awesome.
So this last week's sermon series, or this last week's series, was fire, right? Last week's sermon was absolutely amazing. Pastor Peter brought the heat.
Yeah?
Yeah, he brought the heat.
I heard a little bit of it, but I didn't get to catch the full sermon, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Really
So I'll
sad.
tell you a little bit about it, all right? So this week, last week, Pastor Peter was talking about the fruits of the Spirit, because we're just coming from this big sermon series about the addiction, which is great. You can go ahead and watch it on YouTube. But yeah, the fruit of the Spirit. And one thing that he said that really stuck with me was that fruit is the evidence of
Things unseen.
things unseen. Man, wow, it stuck with me and I lost it. I'm so sorry, guys.
And I didn't even see the sermon.
He didn't even see it. But where can you see the sermon?
So what I'm going to do, and what I recommend you do if you were
And
to
I'm
see
going to
the
do this
sermon,
as well, because as you can see,
needs a refresher.
It wasn't
Needs
it.
a refresher. It's on Spotify. It's on SoundCloud. I think you
Absolutely.
can find it on Facebook. The Northwest website has a bunch of
Yep.
links to it. So if you want to see the sermon from last week, you definitely can.
Absolutely. And this week we have a very special guest. We're doing the Northwest Sneak Peek. And what it is pretty much each and every week we're having the speaking pastor come here and give you guys the inside scoop of what they're going to be talking about. So Dr. Crystal is our speaking pastor this week. Here she goes.
I'm stealing your mic.
Hey,
Thank
yes,
you
ma'am,
for
you're stealing it.
having me, guys.
Of course. Thank
I
you for
feel
joining us.
special. This
Yes,
is really
you are.
neat. I feel like
Absolutely.
the insider.
Absolutely. So what's going on? We're talking about the fruit of the Spirit this month. So can you shed some light on what you're going to be speaking about?
Yeah, so thank you for that little intro, because we are going to be doing a fruit of the Spirit topic each week for the next 2 months. So each pastor is going to have a chance to speak on whatever fruit they have been assigned. And today we're talking about joy. And this has been, joy sounds like such a wonderful thing to talk about, and it is. But, you know, joy takes cultivation. And so we're going to be talking about different ways that we can cultivate joy in our life, even when we're going through really difficult times. Because that's the time we need joy, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to have joy on vacation, and it's easy to have joy when everything's going really well
Right.
in your life.
Absolutely.
But it's the times that we go through hardship, that's when we really need to dig into that joy in
Yeah.
our life.
That's good.
And one of the things that I've noticed about the world today is that we've lost our joy. And I think that it's a combination of just what the world's been going through for the
Right.
last 2 years, and a lot of the tension that's been in the world. Now the war, there's just so many things that we can point to, and all of these things really chip away at our joy. And so it's super important that we begin to find ways to cultivate that joy, bring back that joy that's in our life. Because I would rather go through life with joy rather than with sadness, personally.
Absolutely, right? Who wouldn't? Yeah, wow, that was truly amazing. And thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Pastor Crystal, for giving us the inside scoop. So there you guys go, be ready for it, all right? Here we're going to pass the mics. And now we are back to Eli. Yo, that sounds amazing. I'm excited for it.
I'm so excited. I'm stoked. It's going to be awesome.
That's absolutely great. So we're going to do a little short refresh, and we just want to see what you guys are typing in the chat. So we see Mike and Cindy have joined us as well.
Yes.
Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us each and every week. If you're here and you're just tuning in, you missed a little bit, but you can go ahead and go back into the sermon, or even wait until we're done. It's going to be on the Facebook. It's going to be on the YouTube. It's going to be on SoundCloud and Spotify as well. But yeah, go ahead and watch what you missed. We're excited. We have something very special for you guys. A new segment that we're starting as well is the Northwest Deep Dive right here. So we have Pastor Ryan McKenzie. He's here right here. You can go ahead and take a seat in the stool. We got a special seat for you. Yeah,
Love
I love
this
it. All right, here you guys go.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on? So this is Pastor Ryan McKenzie. He is our lead pastor for the Northwest Kids Ministry.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. It's really cool.
So, like, what do you do?
Anything with kids and youth. My wife and I are just really excited to work with Eli and a lot of really great small group leaders. Like, anything we can do for kids and youth and families, that's what we love to do. So we have youth nights, small groups, kids church on Sundays, hangouts for the kids, and just all the way up through high school. And
that's
it's a good
amazing.
time.
And you guys just had this big retreat camp that just happened.
Just had the Kids Encounter Camp.
How was that?
Week and a half ago. It was. We had 52 kids come out.
Wow, that
spend
is
the night
amazing.
for 2 nights. Eli, I mean, you were there. It was amazing. It was like really cool stuff. Kids getting to know Jesus,
that's great.
inviting the Holy Spirit to come live inside of them, like hearing from God and praying for each other, and just really cool stuff. It was exciting. Yeah, it was fun.
So, can you tell me what's your favorite memory about Northwest Kids throughout your whole entire tenure with the ministry?
Wow. Okay, not prepped for that.
I know, right?
Favorite memory. So I'll make it relevant to Eli.
Okay, he's here.
Eli sharing a testimony of him and his uncle Jack going to Steak and Shake, and he just had this whole, I think it was a year or two, where you just had all these revelations from the Holy Spirit over and over again, where like you realize he's your father, you realize like all you need is his love, and he just kept sharing these testimonies that Jack being in his life, and the Holy Spirit being in your life, and that God just connecting those things together in a big way, which is really cool. I think there's a story about you brushing your teeth, singing like "All I Need Is Your Love." Like it's just he shares that to a bunch of kids, and they're like, "Yes, I just want to love Jesus too. Like I want to be like Eli." It was really It's really special.
Wow, that's great.
Really cool stuff.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, so this morning I woke up and I shaved. I have a mustache now. So
I like it.
My daughter looked at me and was like, "No." Say, "Daddy, I want to tell you this. Everyone's gonna say they like it because they're at church and they have to. But I want to tell you because I'm your daughter, I don't like it. It's not good. You need to shave it." So if we could put that on the poll, just right up here, just put it up on the poll, like yes or no, should I shave the mustache? That'd be really helpful.
It looks a lot better than Archie's did last week, though.
I like Archie's. I think it's great.
Of course.
It inspired
Is that
me.
because you're at church?
Yeah,
it might be.
Basically, I'm at church right now, so I have to say that. No?
All right, well, thank you guys. Thank you so much,
You guys are
Ryan
amazing.
McKenzie.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. That is Ryan McKenzie,
Ryan
our Northwest
McKenzie.
Kids Church pastor, and he is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Eli, say bye.
Bye, guys. It was great.
Love you guys.
Great being here talking to you. Love you very much.